press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, I am Rekha Rani. I am here to teach you mathematics. Today we are going to learn the first chapter, integers. In the previous class, that is in 6th and 7th, you have learnt about natural numbers and whole numbers. What are natural numbers? They are the counting numbers. The things which we want to count, we start from 1. So we start to count from 1, 2, 3 like that. So they are called natural numbers, and the natural numbers are represented by the letter n, and it's a infinite set. N is equal to 1, 2, 3 like that. So there are infinite number of numbers are there, and it's an infinite set. Okay, it's an infinite set. And the second set is whole numbers, which includes the natural numbers with 0. We don't add or we don't include 0 with the natural numbers. Okay, so it is represented by the letter W, that is called whole numbers, and it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. It's also an infinite set because it has so many enormous number of numbers in the set. Okay, so today we are going to learn about integers, and you learned integers in the previous class. Okay, integers are the numbers, it's a set of numbers with a collection of numbers with whole numbers and negative numbers. So it is represented by the letter Z, which it came from German word Zahlen, and it is represented by Z, and it includes it's a collection of numbers with negative whole numbers and negative numbers. So negative numbers are represented by the sign minus, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. So like this is also an infinite set because it has enormous number of numbers in this, or it's a bigger collection of numbers. Okay, here we use a negative sign to note the negative numbers. They are called negative integers. So the whole set is called integers, where it consists negative numbers and positive numbers. Positive numbers, they are represented by plus mark. So +1, +2 like that, and it includes 0 also. Here in this class we are going to learn the properties of integers. Before that, we have to know some statements about the integers. Here the first statement is, when two positive integers are added, we get a positive integer. Okay, so let's take an example to know is this right or wrong. They have given that two positive integers are added, we get a positive integer. So positive integers means plus numbers, that is, let us take +5, plus of plus 6. These are the positive integers. Let us add this. Plus 5 plus into plus is plus 6, that is equal to, so both they have positive sign plus, so we have to add those numbers. 5 plus 6 is, it is 11, it's plus 11, plus 11 is positive integer, then the given statement is correct. When two positive integers are added, we get a positive, always we get a positive integer only. Then let's move to second statement. When two negative integers are added, we get a positive integer. So think that before telling it's right or wrong, we have to take example and check once positive integer. Okay. So let's take an example. When two negative integers, take negative integers. So I take 5 plus of minus 6. Both are negative integers. So minus 5 we have here, and we have to add those two. So plus into minus is minus. We get minus 6 here. Okay. So when the numbers have the same sign, we have to add them. Minus 5 and minus 6 together makes minus 11. It is minus 11. So what's the statement given? When two negative integers are added, we get a positive integer. No, it's incorrect, because we don't get positive integer anywhere. Anyhow, when we add two negative integers, we always get a negative integer only. Then we can correct it as, when two negative integers are added, we get a negative integer only. Okay. So then the third statement is, when a positive integer is, when a positive integer and negative integer are added, we always get a negative integer. Okay. So think that what they have given is, when a positive integer and a negative integers are added, we always get a negative integer. So let's take two examples for this. So let's take plus 5 plus of minus 6. It makes plus 5 plus into minus is minus 6. Here we have to subtract the number. When subtracting, we neglect the sign here. When subtracting, we neglect the sign of the bigger number. We consider here 6 is the bigger number and 5 is the lesser number. From 6 we subtract the 5 from 6. Then when we subtract 5 from 6, we get 1. And for the answer, we put this sign minus, because 6 have minus sign here. Answer is minus 1. when positive integer and a negative integer are added, we always get a negative integer. So let's take another example where the positive integer is bigger. Let's take 11 plus 11 plus of minus 6. What we get? Plus 11 plus into minus is minus 6. So here we consider 11 is the bigger number. So plus 11 minus 6 is, it is 5. So plus 5, this is the positive integer. Then what we conclude? Here we can conclude that, so it's the incorrect, it's an incorrect statement. The correct statement that we can tell is, alright, what we can say, here we can say, it's not always a negative integer, it may negative or positive integer. When a positive integer and negative integer are added, we may get negative or positive integer. Okay, let's move to the fourth statement. Here it's very easy to understand the integers by taking number line. In the previous class we learned to add, to subtract, to multiply with the number line. The integers, addition of integers, subtraction, addition of integers, subtraction of integers and multiplication of integers are, it's very easy to understand by taking number line. Okay, on the number line, in the middle we mark 0. So like this, if it is considered as a number line, it is L. Here we mark 0 at the center, in the middle. So to the right we mark positive integers, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, so on. And to the left we mark negative integers with the unit distance. We have to take unit distance between every integer, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. With the help of this number line, we add the integers, we subtract the integers. Okay. The fourth statement is, integers have an additive inverse. Additive inverse. What is additive inverse? The number which have the opposite sign of the given number is called the additive inverse. Okay, let's consider 6. So we don't always write the positive, that is the plus to the positive integers. If we consider the negative integers, we must and should write the sign there. It is plus 6, then the additive inverse for the plus 6 is, it is minus 6. It is plus 6 and minus 6. So for minus 8, the additive inverse is plus 8. When we add both of these, when we add these additive inverse and the given for the given number, we get 0. We get 0. Okay. So in integers we get, in natural numbers and whole numbers we don't get the additive inverse for the numbers, but in integers we get the additive inverse. So here we consider the opposite number, or the number which have the opposite sign for the given number is called additive inverse. And the fifth statement is subtraction subtraction in integers mean that opposite of addition. Okay, subtraction in integers mean that opposite of addition. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ addition ಅಂತಂದಾಗ subtraction ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ integers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು opposite of this subtraction ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, that is addition or opposite to subtraction in integers mean that opposite of addition. Okay, let's take an example here. We take the additive inverse of the given number which is to be added. ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವೋ, ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವೋ ಅದರ ಅಡಿಟಿವ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ 15 ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 10. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ 15 minus plus 10. Here we can write like this, 15 plus of, here they have given subtraction, the operation is subtraction, we converted it into addition with the additive inverse of the given number. What is the additive inverse of the given number? That is minus 10, that is equal to 15 plus into minus is minus 10. We get 15 minus 10 is 5. Here we get 5. Okay, so let's consider the another example. So plus 10 is, they have given plus 10 and we converted we taken the additive inverse of the number which is to be added for the number. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೋ ಅದರದ್ದು ಅಡಿಟಿವ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 75 ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 15 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. 75 minus of minus 15, this is subtraction. Then we can write this as 75 addition. This is the subtraction, means it is a addition of the additive inverse of the given number, addition. So what is the additive inverse of minus 15? It is 15. Okay, it is equal to 75 plus into plus is plus, that is equal to plus 15, that is equal to 90. 5 plus 5 is 10, so carry 1, 90. It is 90. Okay, then okay, and you know about the addition and subtraction of the integers. You have to you can take many more examples to subtract or to add the numbers. Okay, let's go to exercise problems. So these are the basic statements or basic things about integers. Okay, exercise 1.1. So listen to me, I am going to read the question. Following number line shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places on a particular day. On one particular day, they have given the temperature of the different places, and this is the number line. Here we consider the number line. Okay, it is 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So here they have given at 5 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Shimla. Okay. Then at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. At 14 degree they have given Ooty. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It is 20. At 22 they have given Bengaluru. It is Bengaluru. Then to the left of the 0, at the minus 2 degree they have given Srinagar. Then minus 2, 3, 4, 5, it is minus 5, 6, 7, 8. At minus 8 they have given Lahul Spiti. Okay. Shimla, Srinagar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is minus 10. The first question is, observe this number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. Okay, what we have to do here, we have to mark the temperature of the different places. Let's list the places name. Place, first one is Lahul Spiti. Okay, then the second one is Srinagar, and the third place is Shimla. Fourth is Ooty, and the fifth one is Bengaluru. Okay, what are the temperature at the different places? At Lahul Spiti, it is, we consider the left of the 0, they are the negative numbers, and the value of the negative numbers decreases when we goes to the left. For example, minus 2, consider minus 2 and minus 5. So minus 5 is less than minus 2. The value, it decreases when we go to the left on the number line. Okay. At Lahul Spiti, what is the temperature? It is minus, this is temperature of the places, minus 8 degree Celsius. At Srinagar, it is minus 2 degree Celsius. And Shimla, it is 5 degree Celsius. At Ooty, it is 14 degree Celsius. And of Bengaluru, it is 22 degree Celsius. So this is the answer for the A question. Then shall we move to second, that is B question. What is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest places among the above? So which is the hottest place here? So consider the temperatures of the different places. So here 22 is the hottest, that is the highest temperature, and it's of Bengaluru. Okay, hottest place is temperature of the, this is for A and this is for B. Temperature of the hottest place is, it is 22 degree Celsius. Then temperature of the coldest place, that is Lahul Spiti, it is of -8 degree Celsius. What they have asked? They have asked to find the difference between the hottest and the coldest place. Okay, then therefore difference is equal to, we have to find the difference. The difference means we have to subtract the temperatures which is highest from the coldest from the hottest one, that is 22 degrees Celsius minus of -8 degree Celsius. Okay, 22 degrees Celsius minus into minus, it is +8 degree Celsius. So we get plus there, we have to add them, 22 plus 8 is 30 degree Celsius. The difference between the hottest and the coldest place is 30 degree Celsius. Okay, let's move to the third one, third C question. The question is, what is the temperature difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar? Here we have to find the temperature difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar. I keep the first one as it is, I rub this one, and shall we move to third one here? Okay, what is the third one? It's the difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar. Okay, temperature, answer for the C, temperature of Lahul Spiti is equal to, it is -8 degree Celsius, and temperature of Srinagar is -2 degree Celsius. We have to take the difference between these two, and therefore difference is equal to, first they have given Lahul Spiti and take -8 degree centigrade first. Difference means we have to subtract minus of -2 degree Celsius, that is equal to -8 degree Celsius, minus into minus is +2 degree Celsius, that is equal to, here we consider the number only, we neglect the negative sign when subtraction. So let's take out 2 from 8, it is 6, and we have to take the sign of the bigger number. Here neglecting minus sign, we consider 8 is the bigger number, and in the answer, for the answer we write minus sign. It is -6 degree Celsius. In the Lahul Spiti is very coldest place, so we consider -6 degree Celsius, it's the coldest one. Okay. D question. Can we say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? It is also less than sorry, is it also less than the temperature at Srinagar? So what they are asking is, can we say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Okay. What is the temperature of Shimla? Temperature of Shimla. Temperature of Shimla is 5 degree Celsius. Then temperature of Srinagar is, it is minus 2 degree Celsius, and we have to take both the temperatures together. The temperature of two cities together is, together means we have to add both of them, 5 degrees Celsius plus of minus 2 degrees Celsius. When the negative integer comes, we have to put it in the bracket only. So 5 degrees Celsius plus into minus is minus 2 degrees Celsius. We have to subtract here. 5 minus 2 is 3 degrees Celsius. The answer is 3 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature at Shimla? It is 5 degrees Celsius. And the question what they have asked is, can we say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Yes. Our answer is yes. The temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla by 2 degrees Celsius. Okay. Hence, yes. The answer is yes. We say our temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla by 2 degrees Celsius. Okay. Then in that they have asked this, is it also less than the temperature at Srinagar? Yes. They are asking that the temperature together is less than the temperature at Srinagar. No. It's a 3 degrees Celsius. Our answer is no. Our answer is no. Okay. Let's move to the second one. Let's move to second question. The second question is, in a quiz, positive marks are given for correct answers and negative marks are given for incorrect answers. If Jack's score in 5 successive rounds were 25, -5, -10, 15 and 10, what was his total at the end? Okay, one quiz is conducted for Jack and he scored 25 -5, -10, 15 and 10 in that quiz, and here the the negative integers are given to the wrong answers, and the positive numbers, positive integers are considered to the correct answers given by Jack. Okay. The scores given scores are, we first write the scores whatever they, -5, -10, 15 and 10. These are the scores, these are the marks scored by Jack in 5 rounds of a quiz, in a quiz. Okay, so let's marks given for correct answer is equal to, we consider the positive numbers, that is 25 plus 15 plus 10, that is equal to, so add these three numbers, what we get, 15 plus 25 plus 15 is 30, that is 40, sorry 40, plus 10 is 50. The total marks for the correct answers, he got 50, and marks given for incorrect answer is equal to -5 plus of -10, that is equal to -5, plus into minus is -10. So here we add both the negative integers, it is -15. Okay. Now we have to find the total marks he scored in a quiz. Okay. Therefore, total marks given at the end is equal to 50 plus of -15, that is equal to 50 minus 15. 50 minus 15, we have to subtract here, we get 35. The total marks scored at the end of the quiz is 35 marks. Okay. Let's move to the third one. I read the question. At Srinagar, temperature was -5 degrees Celsius on Monday, and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. What was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? On Wednesday, it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. What was the temperature on this day? Okay, on Monday, the temperature at Srinagar was -5 degrees Celsius. And on Tuesday, it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius. Drop means it decreased in temperature, and it's by 2 degrees Celsius. And when the word comes in decreases or drop or withdrawn, we consider the number with the negative sign, that is the negative integer. And what was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? First we have to find the temperature on Monday and Tuesday. Okay. So this is the answer for third one. Temperature of Srinagar on Monday, that is equal to 5 degree Celsius, and it's dropped on Tuesday by 2 degree Celsius. Temperature on Tuesday is dropped by 2 degree Celsius, that is considered as minus 2 degree Celsius. Therefore, temperature on Tuesday is equal to 5 degree Celsius minus 2 degree Celsius, that is 3 degree Celsius. The temperature on Tuesday is 3 degree Celsius. Okay. So they are asking on Wednesday also, temperature increased on Wednesday by 4 degree Celsius. Okay. Temperature increased on Wednesday by 4 degree Celsius. Therefore, temperature on Wednesday is equal to, we have to take the temperature of Tuesday and Wednesday both. So 3 degree Celsius plus 4 degree Celsius, that is equal to 7 degree Celsius. On Wednesday it was 7 degree Celsius. Okay, here, so it is minus 5 degree Celsius, sorry, I am going to correct it. Temperature of Srinagar on Monday, it is, I have taken positive integer, sorry for that, it's minus 5 degree Celsius, and here we get minus 5 degree Celsius. Temperature on Tuesday, it was minus 7 degree Celsius. Sorry for this, it is minus 7 degree Celsius. So, okay, temperature it's increased on Wednesday by 4 degrees Celsius. Then the exact temperature on Wednesday was, we have to consider it is equal to minus 7 degrees Celsius plus 4 degrees Celsius, that is equal to minus 3 degree Celsius. Okay, today we are going to stop for this, and in the next class we are going to continue the next problems of this exercise with the properties of the integers. Okay, thank you.